And hello everyone and welcome back. Hello, it's been a month since I've seen you practically all. Welcome back to another, what would be late night howling, but it's just normal gaming because I'm going to be doing a 2-hour playthrough of this bitch. Yeah, I thought seeing as on a Wednesday I usually do a late night, seeing as I'm off work this week, why not do 2 hours of it? Oh Daniel, why didn't you do it at 5 like you do all your other streams? Because I was up London today seeing The Lion King, which was really good to be honest, so yeah. Anyway, we're going to go straight into it and pick up from where we left off in Banner Saga, which, if I do remember correctly, was we escaped from Frostfella, we got across, I think, what was like a kind of wasteland of snow, got chased down by a guy we met in Frostfella who was a bit of a dick, but he gave up and surrendered to us. We carried on, met some Val from the group that we had, from another group that we were playing as, and both groups have kind of met up, and we've kind of found out that our one Val in our group is kind of popular, and there's something about him that he's not telling us, but every other Val seems to know, so we're going to get straight into it from where we left off. I'm just going to load, yeah, just load it. Day 94. Ugh. Oh. So how is everybody today? I haven't heard from you all for so long. I was beginning to miss you also very much. But I will admit I did need those 2 weeks because Christmas wasn't exactly the best for me, but it was okay. Because obviously I worked Boxing Day and Christmas Eve. It was just not the best at all. So Christmas was a bit of a exhausting affair, let's say. Right. Just letting my little moderator know that I'm live, so she can just make sure there's no sound issues, and we're gonna get straight into it. So do let me know how you all are. I would love to hear from you. Right, so we are at a Val camp, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look at our heroes, so we can introduce all these characters we have. So we have our one Val we've had from the beginning, Ivor, who is known by all the other Val, but we don't really know much about his past, and he keeps on like avoiding it. Then we have Falsot, who was from the other group of Val that was just mostly Val, and is a bit of a dick. He doesn't really want humans anywhere near Val's sacred areas and stuff. But considering that the world is ending because a bunch of colossal monstrosities are coming out of the woodwork, which I forgot to mention. Yeah, we kind of need everyone we can get. So he's injured at the moment, so that's why it says 3 days and a skull on him. So that's how many days it will take to heal. We got Onuf, who was a guy we met in Frostfella, who helped us escape with some supplies. Was an ally to the oh god, I can't remember his name, but the guy who we took prisoner in the end, but changed sides because he started going a bit nuts. Kruma, who we also met once we reached a Val camp, which is where Val go to kind of get away from other Val and humans. It was like a little village in the middle of nowhere kind of deal. Then Oddleaf, who we've had from the beginning, who is an archer and the wife to the previous chief. Very good at art, very good, and one of her abilities I like is where she throws oil, then lights it, and it can't. Or is it? No, it's not her, is it? I'm getting that completely mixed up. Anyway, next we have Rook, who is injured for 1 day, and he is one of the main characters from the beginning. Then we have Treygiver, who is another character we have from the beginning, but kept on getting down, so I kind of put him in the back burner. Eagle, who is been with us from the beginning as well, but I put Onuf in his place so we could level him up. And then Alita, who is Rook's daughter, who I've had in and out. Right, so we've got a few injuries, but we've also got a few experienced individuals amongst this lot, so we're going to have a look at them and promote them if we can. So how much would it cost to promote 15 of the 40 renown we have? Okay. Oh, that was allowed in my bloody ears, that was. So we now have 2 points to put on any of these. We can't put it on strength, but we can put up his robust, which will increase his strength damage. Oh, to resist strength damage, so we can resist enemies' attacks. That's cool. So we could either do that, or we can put up his armor breaking, his own armor, his. I think that's hang on, let's get the information up, because otherwise I'm probably going to put my foot in my mouth. That one. Yeah, willpower, which is spent basically in, because there's when you go to do attack or move into yellow squares, you need willpower to do that. And if you want to do more than say his standard attack damage of 8, you can then add a star of will to basically increase that damage to 9, which could kill a dirge in one hit if it doesn't have that good an armor. Or we could do his exertion is the amount of willpower you can exert. So yeah, I think we'll do that, because that way he can have 2 stars on one attack, which now, and because we've put that to the max, we can now have one of these. So dodge, 5% to avoid strength attack, or hang on. I want to go to the next one, please. Why can't I? Unless dodge is the only one I can have. Okay. I'm assuming dodge is the only one I can have. We'll put it on that then. There we go. So that's all done. So we confirm it, and now he's just got to get 14 kills out to basically get leveled up again. So he's our highest ranking guy at the moment. And he can have the item we've got at the bottom there if I want to give it to him. So the item he's got currently, the studded pommel, gives him knockback on strength of 5. This will increase his will at rest, so I'm assuming that means he'll rest quicker. I prefer him to have that knockback though, because that way he can at least get enemies away from like the squishier people such as the humans. Right, Kruma, you're off first. You're level 1, so you're going to be level 2 now. That's cool. Only 5 renown. Again, very loud in my ears. I'm going to put up your armor breaking, so now you can literally just smash through dirge. Right, next is, I think, there he is, Eagle, who's going to get promoted to level 3 now, if we have enough points. Yes, we do. Perfect. So we can, because his armor breaking is all the way up, we can put Hmm. 10% to cause puncture exploit. It's not seeming to let me put it on anything else, so I'm going to just put it straight on that. So there we go. That's 1 point. Oh, I can put it up another point. There you go. 15% chance. So there we go. Got a 15% chance of him literally puncturing through the armor and maybe hurting them, which is kind of cool. God damn it, Daniel. Confirm it before you flip and press a button, boy. Right. Let's go back to the camp. And I think resting might be in order, because we don't have that much, and we've got very little in the way of forces at the moment, so we want to get our heroes up to tip-top form. We have not got that much supplies though, so Falsot, you've got only 1 day left of rest, so we're going to have to leave though, because at the moment we don't have much. Oh god. I do hate it when when the internet goes, oh, you're not going to be able to do that, because it wasn't sending the message I was trying to send to my moderator or my fiance. Anyway, harsh words from one mother to another draw the attention of the entire caravan. My daughter marries Ragni, or no one. That reed-thin tramp you call a daughter won't provide sons. The insulted mother bares her teeth ready to attack. Let the argument play out on its own. Worry on marriage another time. Explain yourselves. Keep the women separated. Well, considering we're chief, we should probably intervene. Ragni chooses my daughter on his own, the insulted mother says. But this one thinks I have something to do with it. Launching forward, the first woman flails wildly, shouting, "Liar!" The women are separated and eventually calm down, but you worry that this is far from over. Like I say, we've got more important things to worry about right now. Like the fact that at the moment we have no food. Oh, hopefully this is a place where we can buy some food. Ivor tells you, we can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross the Brewer Pass, so stock up, there's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with the other Varl about setting up defences. Dad, says Alita, appearing at your side. I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on on preparations instead realising that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Einartoft. Right. Let us go to the market then and buy some supplies because we are freshly bloody out. Hello, Emma. So how's the sound and all that? Because that's the way I did message you on Messenger and it just didn't want to go through, so I had to text you. Right. I suggest we just buy the maximum amount we can get because we need food for this. There we go. Right. Let us rest one day then. There we go. Everyone's back to full fighting fit condition. Nice. What I like to hear. What I like to hear.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
I think your new phone may be a bit better than him because I haven't touched any of the settings. And also usually on late night howling and whispering, so it might be down a bit louder. It's a spectacular bridge. Looks very Dark Souls-esque. Reminds me of Dark Souls 1 where you have to cross the bridge but on the bottom of it. God, my legs are killing me. Oh, I've been walking around London most of the day, so my body is just crying, going, why? Holy shit. That is a lot of art. And they're just seeing all these humans going, what the fuck are they doing here? Groggy, get me filleting axe. I want to smack one of them. I don't know why I said filleting axe, I just did. That is a lot of art. And if you don't remember from my last stream, the capital of Gorfheim got destroyed by the dirge. And I think a very large serpent was seen in the mountains when we were passing through the wastes. Kerma. All these warriors, another great war is upon us. It is the 3rd time I have seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there once was. I'm going to sneeze. Achoo! Ah. Can you hear the game though over me, That's one thing I want to make sure. Kuruma heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after speaking to some Varl. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dirge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end the Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. They've got a mender too. Prince Luden is here? From Aberang? In any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Yagval? It's either. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We find somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. Jorunda won't be happy you're here. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Again, the chat isn't working properly, so I'm just gonna have to do that. That's cool though. Okay, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. So, Heroes Rest Market Map. Let's have a look at the map. See what's going on it. Because for all we know, it might be that we see something interesting. Don't know why I'm talking like this. So, Gorfheim, where the capital of the Varl is gone. We also passed through... Yeah, we passed into Wormtoe through the Nordfelling wastes from Frostfeller, which was said to be impossible, and we came from Skogia, which is where our little village is and where our chieftain died. So we've come quite far, and the other group came from Strand up to Vardenfell, and I think they must have gone along this way, but they did end up going to... No, they went to Gorfheim, so they ended up going to Skillid, and then I think they went to one... I remember they went to a fortress which was where they found the Mender, which is kind of like a magician, I'm assuming. I have no idea, to be brutally honest. Oh god, my fingers. I was carrying a flipping heavy bag today. Oh, right, anyway. Can't really buy anything from the market, so... we can't train, can we? Right, I think just resting for now then. As you settle in, you receive word to come to the Great Hall and the next morning. I would suggest not speaking unless addressed, and even then, keep it short. In your dreams that night, you see vile kings fighting with dirge lords, and an ominous feeling lingers as you press to enter the Great Hall. Oh dear. Right, let's go in then. We are now going to meet the King of Varl, and a rather annoyed prince of the humans. Enough, Ygritte. The bridge stands. Find some other way. Greetings from Wormtoe, Jorunda. I've brought an ally. Who are these people? We don't have time for games. Oh, shut up, Luden. Wait, I know you. Oh dear. Yagvir? Among us again? Is this what the end of the world looks like? Jorunda steps down from his throne to get closer look. In the lights you spy deep wounds on the Varl King. It was my last option. You look like death, Jorunda. The Sunder came through Gorfheim, all of them. Or we would still be there. A few thousand Varl remain. Bellower has been following us since Gorfheim. That is what he does. What will you do? Remain. There is no better place for us than here. We make our stand in Einartoft. But even if Einartoft falls, the Varl won't be wiped out. Hakon is taking our best warriors to Aberang, as we are discussing. I am not going, Jorunda. What's needed here? This is not a debate. Yes, I am indeed back. Hello, Spark Industries. Welcome to the stream. How are you, my friend? I have been seeing some of your streams whenever I go to just check on mine, and I see that because I've been hosting you, doing a bit of farming simulator. A messenger bursts through the door, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Gods, can we not have a moment of respite? They should not be here already. A stone singer is with them. Let me bring down the bridge, as I said. It will buy us. I said the bridge stands, Mender. I say it again to you and the Prince of Men and the whole Mender Council. Were they here? I will not say it again. Hakon, you go to Aberrang. Ivid, do not even touch that bridge. That's cool, mate. Never know. Might get some more followers for you, more followers for me. Win-win situation, eh? Am I understood? You are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Nobody tries to stop Ivid, but many follow as he leaves the Great Hall. Okay, so he's going to go and deal with this himself. Okay. Last time we found the Mender, he was at the top of the fortress tower, practically nearly dead. The Mender walks past great companies of Varl on the way to the bridge. A tall, thin creature stands there, 2 black spears over its shoulder, ringed by dirge. The Varl have backed away in fear. Ivid stops before the stilted-legged figure. Suddenly, Ivor is beside you. We should help him. What is that thing? A stone singer, mutters Ivor, as close as the dirge come to menders of their own. I've only seen one before. It didn't go well. Can Ivid win this? I don't know. Think we'll find out. We'll only get ourselves killed trying to help. Probably, is Ivor's response. He's intently focused on the scene unfolding. Then he says, I'm going down there. Join him. Stop him. He seems deaf to your protests and shrugs off your attempts to stop him. What are you doing? You shout. He doesn't look back. Stay away, he grunts. You plead and curse to no response. Fucking join him. You expect Ivor to refuse, but instead he locks eyes with you. Listen to me, Rook, he says. You will probably die here, and so will everyone who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? You're not doing this alone. I won't stop you, says Ivor. Fight like it's your last. You're not sure what to expect, but you draw your axe and soon find yourself standing behind Ivid on the bridge, wondering if you made the right decision. She's probably there, mate. She's probably gone to have a bath, mate, because as I said, we went up to London today to see The Lion King. It was... Jesus Christ, it was chaotic. And my hands and my feet are killing me. Right, so I think for this fight we should probably take our best fighter, which is you. So we're going to move you to there. And yeah, we're going to leave it like that. Ooh, level 5 already. Let's have a look at you, sir. 0 kills and you've got 8 points to put on. That's because we've hardly had any chance to do anything with you, have we? Right, I'm going to put up your exertion, then your strength damage, your armor, and your armor breaking. So now we have 2 points. So I'm going to put your exploit up and dodge, or there we go. So Titan straps, 20% to regen, +1 armor per turn, or hunker down, resist 1 armor damage. I think that one. I think dodging. There we go. Confirm. So what have you been up to, Spark Industries, other than obviously streaming? Farming Simulator. Don't know why it took me that long to bloody think. Then, right, there we go. The circle of life. And I'll also let Emma know that you said hello, Spark Industries. She'll probably say hello tomorrow if you can tune in, because we'll be continuing our Divinity Original Sin stream. And if not, I'm sure you can see her some other time. Right. Let's do this then. I don't know what the mender can do, so... Oh! Right, I'm going to put him at the back there. Right, Eagle. Go there. Rook, go there as well. Either you go there. Go there. And Rook, you go there. Let's do this. So you're first. And so Mend restores an ally's armor. Arc lightning. Can't do that. Can't do that either. End turn. Right. Let's just move up for the moment. Nope. We've got one shield guy, a few small ones, and a rather big guy to deal with. Okay, that's cool. Let's keep moving up. Stone wall. Blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round. Yep, we need some of his will to do that. Because he is on his own, don't want to get too damaged. I was just saying that Emma's probably relaxing after having we went up to London to see the Lion King, so she might be a bit out of it, so she might not answer your hello and all that, but I'll let her know that you said hello, and you can always say hello to her again tomorrow if you are obviously able to watch, because we're doing continuing our Divinity Original Sin stream, so forge ahead. Select an ally to move forward in an initiative. That's cool. End his turn. Oh shit, the Dirge are already here. Right. Go there. Can you shoot anyone? Nope. No. Okay. Here we go. The first blow is to them. Son of a bitch. Worn down his armor. Go there. Whittle down. Which one's armor? He's got 21, so it'd probably be best to whittle his armor down. So do a 4 to him. I also asked, what have you been up to lately, other than obviously streaming Farming Simulator? Use lightning on... But it may as well do one big shebang. Nice. Oh dear, that does not sound good. Why do I feel like he's poisoned, maybe, or something? It goes all down. Yeah. Get out, you shit. Cool. Oh, it would be great if you could hit a 9, but 7 is good enough. We've only got 2 health left, that's good. God damn it. Seems like whenever we touch each other or get near each other, it's just pass on. There we go. He's down, that's good. Oh dear. Hit him for 5, son of a bitch. Right. Get his armor down again. The quicker we can defeat the big guy, the quicker we can probably win this. Right. So, strength for 4, it will do that. Yeah, let's hit the big guy with it. Yeah, have some lightning, you shit. Ooh, it hit ooh, nice one. Got some damage on more than one of them. That's good. Right, get in there, Ivor. Show us the hero you are. Which one am I aiming at? Oh, there we go. Yeah, 5 on him. Let's just kill one of these ones. There we go. That's one gone. Right. That's... Get his armor down. Seems like we can't get a proper hit on him. Oh, nice one. Glad to hear that, mate. Who's attacking? Which one am I attacking? I don't know anymore. Ah! There we go. He's only got 1 armor left. Nice. Just hit him for a 16, love. Whoop. You're dead. Ah, God, your puny arrow killed me. Ow, shithead. Hit me from the behind, you dick. Right, move there. And we're going to mark target. Because that means everyone else around him attacks as well. Deflected most of it, but could have worked to our advantage. Oh no. Yeah, I thought that meant that he was going to go down. Oh, shit. Right. Get there. Finish that one off. We've only got that one to worry about now. Oh. It doesn't give you a really good idea of which one you're actually attacking. I will say that one. Oh. Let's... Kill this one off. We only have the big guy to worry about now. Screw you! Can't really do any of his abilities. There's going to be a bit of a hard time getting around there. Turn. We've got to get as much of his armour down as possible so we can get a good hit on him. There we go. Oddleif's going to get a 5. Nice one. Keep getting at his armour. Got no armor left now, good. That's it, Ivor, finish him. Yes! Only 1 man down. How that for a Christmas break and respite. Ooh. Kuma is injured, which he was a bit shit. Couldn't really do much damage to enemies, but break their armor. The stone singer falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dirge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson behemoth, and a wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never felt before. bellower. Get the Mender out of here, Ivor hisses, and run. Your legs move almost with a will of their own, though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh god. Ivor on his own. Right. God, what was I thinking? Right. Okay. I'm going to move backwards. And then my turn. Make him come to me. Jesus Christ. So I was stunned, so I skipped my turn. Great. Right. Let's put some of that armor down. Jesus Christ. Oh god, Ivor's gonna die, isn't he? God, mate, calm the fuck down. Yep, Ivor's down. Shit. Defeat, but your enemies will not soon forget. So Ivor is injured. Shit. I don't think I could exactly win that fight, and I think it's made to be like that. Ivor reaves in agony, his arm torn clean off by the bellower's onslaught. Oh shit! The Sunder raises his weapon for the killing blow. Sunder, face me! Screams the uncertain Ivid, stepping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here, you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place, watching. Jesus Christ, we're going to lose. Yeah, he just hit me with it. He went, "Here, here's the can opener!" Oh God. What are you doing, Linda? Oh. That's the bloody serpent I was talking about. Ivid recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even the bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and then indifferently lurches over the mountainside and out of sight. The dirge are a knot of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Hakon shouts orders above the din. Val rush forward, bowling over surprised dirge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Jorunda watches from atop the stairs. "Hurry!" says Ivid, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor, laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a massive missing arm, and drag him back into the city. What a bloody idiot! I'll deal with this. Oh shit, me arm! Right, let's just talk to you, Ivid. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Ivid plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes around Ivor's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago? I'm okay. Just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumples to the floor. Oh dear. You're a bloody lucky idiot, yeah. Chapter 5. Weary the weight of the sun, I'm assuming that said, because it went away before I could read that. Oh God. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort you remember who you are, Juno. You also realise that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that it is about to happen again. I'm wondering whether that's Ivid having a memory. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? I don't know. My name is Juno. You are a Juno. It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? I'm a mender. Mender? Ah, Volker. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Volker? Though your memory is still fuzzy, you are certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magical sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. I have no idea what you are talking about. I will know if you tell me. The gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. By the way, if anyone's a bit confused by this is based on a Norse, based on Norse mythology. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose, but I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night, the dirge, stone men marching across a long bridge. No, it is darkness, the egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. Ooh, someone's pissed off, isn't he? Ivid? Juno, you're alive. You're alive. Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I'm in Ridgehorn. That's where we were before we went to Gorfheim. I think. The serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memory. But I found you. For a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you. We saw it at Einartoft. Are you okay? It's tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. I could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I have never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague, sounded like the serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dirge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Ivid, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer. I think, of all asunder, why the immortal one? Bellower, that is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einartoft and meet me at Sigholm. Juno, we will never make it to Sigholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing. I find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigholm. Go. And Ivid? Yes? I love you. Ah, what a lovely romance between ghosts. She's gonna now make pottery with you. You spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keep an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I... You were out a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno. She's alive. I need to meet her at Sigholm. Hold on. Slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She's not like the most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dirge back just barely. Bellower disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorunda sent Hakon, Ludin and a couple of hundred Varl away to Aberrang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Sigholm, that's got to be a week away at least. And just abandon Einartoft? Maybe, or no, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorunda will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Ivid. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? Yeah, I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damned bridge. How would you collapse a bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the dirge and the Varl. What do we do about the Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go to her. We could just leave. Alright, see you later, Spark Industries. Thanks for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. And right. And let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What is going on around here? That serpent, Bellower. Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. You know how men and Varl were made, the Loom Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the Dirge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the Dirge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The Dirge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl, who watched the borders and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, powerful Dirge warlords and weavers, like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth and finally sent the Sunder and the Dirge deep underground. For the most part, the Dirge haven't tried to return since, well, until now. Those Menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Mender's library about that thing. I must have something to do with with the Dirge returning. That seems likely. You consider your options. I need to think about this. I understand. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Jorunda yourself. He is in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigholm. Juno will know what to do. We go there. Juno just says, "I came here for a quick shag, and then that's all I've got. That's all I've got." Right, let's go to the Great Hall and try and convince him. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by the dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Hakon. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Falsot. Don't let them get across that bridge. Falsot takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Yigvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Yigvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? No, he keeps things to himself. Yes, that sounds right. Yigvar confronted Asunder in his youth, during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he fought to do it again. I ever killed Asunder? How did he end up in Skogir? You have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kenda. It occurs to you that Jorunda would not be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. I'm offering to help take apart the bridge. I'm sorry to waste your time. Human, if there's one more mention of that bridge, Jorunda's mood changes almost instantly. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my damned hall. What is so important about the bridge? Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself, if only he were in charge. I am over 400 years old. I know what I know little. That I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human. This story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Falsot retake it, or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. If we don't blow the bridge, they're all bloody dead. Oh. Now we can even fight here. Right. But we don't have two of our best fighters, which is annoying. Damn it all. Right. Right, let us view her. Promote. Can't promote her because we don't have enough points. Damn it. Just a bunch of humans versing on the bridge. Fight the bridge, destroy it. If we destroy it, we could end up killing loads of Varl. Let's buy as much food as we can. Let's fight it. At the war front, rows of Varl are lining up, waiting for their return to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle dirge in one endless churn of bodies and blood. Falsot catches your eye in between giving orders. You lost, human, he says. Offered help? Fair enough, Falsot admits. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge, he says. But we've got plenty of wounded here as well. If you can work a needle, we'll fight on the bridge. We can treat the wounded. You spend the day alongside Lita and many others tending to the wounded Varl, on which there are many. The work is hard and bloody, and after a long day you excuse yourself to wash off and find a place to sleep while the fighting continues unabated. Jorunda wants to be the death of them. Fine. Vivid sighs of frustration when you agree to pack up and leave, slamming his fist against the wall. Are you certain you'll not help me on the bridge? Listen, an entire race is about to be wiped out. I know, they haven't been very cooperative. He looks you in the eye. But we can't take this lightly. Do we really abandon them to history? extend the effort for you. I'll reconsider. Get me on the bridge. Destroy the bridge. If it nods when you tell him you'll help destroy the bridge, he reminds you of the plan. Get him out onto the bridge and give him time to strike it until it falls. Hold off anyone who comes to stop him, Dirge or Varl alike. Yep. You follow with it into the bridge where the Varl are lined up to join the battle. They readily let you to step in for the next group, curious to watch the Mender fight. When you've killed a few, I'll begin, Uvid whispers. Great. Oh, God. Right. Let's do this. We've got Falso amongst us as well. He's not going to be too happy about what we're doing. Don't know why. If the bridge has something to do with it, why not tell them that? That way they won't blow it up. Moron. Right. For a shield wall. Right. Actually, you go there. You. No, can't do that. That's fine. And turn. These stone guys are annoying as fuck, they are. Right, let's get in there. Whittle his armour down so we can actually do some proper good damage to him. Proper good damage! Excuse me. Bloody... How much damage? They've fucking already damaged Rook to Billy-O. Bloody dicks. Try and get as much armour down as possible on all of them. Look, he just ran back going, ow! Son of a bitch! Right. Go there. Let's do your lightning ability. Do it there, because it might hit more than one of them. Nice! And they've all moved a little now, which is annoying. Oh dear. You shit! We don't like lightning! Right. Let's run through. No, can't do that. But we can get his armour down. Take that! Leave Rook alone, for Christ's sake. Rook's had enough already today. The thing is, we're probably going to have to fight more people today as well because of the whole destroying the bridge thing. Take that! Get rid of all his armour. Now he's vulnerable. Nice one, Mender. Oh. Oh, I've got a Mender achievement. Eagle, you're not really proving yourself. Not Eagle. On if you're not proving yourself. Oh god damn it, Rook. Lazy bastard. That's one of them dealt with. Lovely. He's only got one armor now, which is nice. Go with that one. Ability. And that should kill that one. Shit, it hit Eagle as well. God damn it. Doesn't tell me it does that, you annoying game. Look at that. Oh. Go on, kill him. There we go, big guy's down. Too much willpower. He's too willful. Go there. Hit him for a free. Push him right next to the Mender, who's going to hit him for a 5. Good stuff. Tear out, you bastard! And straight into this guy who's going to hit him for a 5. Nice one off. Woo! Now we've probably got to fight more people. Yay, Einartoft got promoted. One off. One off! Rook is injured. God damn it. See what I mean by humans being squishy in this. At the break in the fighting, Ivid starts to rain down lightning at one of the bridge's supports further ahead. Dirge respond with confusion, shuffling away from the area. Then the Varl notice. "What are you doing?" shouts Falsot. Several more Varl join him. Ivid is locked in on his task. Another lightning strike sending rubble into the air. "Stop!" shouts Falsot, drawing his weapon. The others follow suit, ready to attack. Defend Ivid. Stay close, you tell the others, drawing your axe. Alita is shaking so hard that you can see it from the distance with a shout. Falsot attacks. Oh great, please tell me we're not going to have to fight them now, because that's just going to be diabolical, especially in the condition we are in. Yep, we're going to have to fight this. God damn it! Why? Flipping and why? You idiot! You had to be bloody injured, didn't you? Didn't you, Rook? Didn't you? You fucking moron! God damn it! I have enough to level you up. Right, so we're gonna put your armor and we're gonna put your strength up. There we go. Now kill some people, please. I don't want to die here. Right, let's give you an item. Let's give you the item that Falsot Ivor had. And no, that's it. Time to die. We're gonna fail. This is all gonna go wrong. We're fighting Varl, for Christ's sake. No bad as Dirge. Oh, stream's lagging a little bit. Okay, it seems to be alright now. I'm sorry about the flickering in the background. There is nothing actually flickering. It is just my curtains seem to do that. When me and Emma get our own place, we're not having it face curtains anymore. Holy shit, the amount of Varl we are facing. Oh god, why? Right, we're gonna die. All of us are. Ready up, lads. Here comes death. I don't know what the fuck that was, but okay. Let's get his armor down. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Get a 5 on him. Nice one. Down him. That's Falsor out. Eagle does not look like he's gonna be very well after this. Oh dear. All I know is I'm shooting one of them. Eagle is out. Shit. On off. Get in there, boy. Oh damn it! I didn't. That's annoying. I hate it when it does that. When you move on to something and then it moves away from it all. Right. Another one down, nice. Arrows seem to be a Varl's weakness. Damn it. Stabbing him. Nice one. Went for the armor. Perfect. That's another one down. And I've got 3 more to get through. Oh, why are we fighting each other? We should be working together. Why are you Varl so damn stubborn to die? Thought I could get him free then, but no. Start working on the other's armor. Go on, Lisa. So another one gone, good. Oh god. He's going to move there. Him again, he's going to down Trigiver. Oh, Trigiver, you absolute legend. Right, go there. He's going to down Trigiver. Yep. Trigiver's out. But so is this guy. He's only got 1 guy left. Oh no, Trigiver isn't down. But he is now. Spoke too soon. God. Need to just attack him. do it. Feel free. Just kind of leaving Alita on her own there. What a parent. Right, do that, because that way if he goes there we can at least do damage to him. Good, nice one. Put his armor down again. Let's do that again. Right there. That I think ended this turn, didn't it? It did, and it killed him. Nice one. Oh, that went a lot better than expected. Thank you, brave fighters, for giving your lives. Yeah, I think there's going to be a few injuries here. How much renown did we get? Lovely 9. Good. Oh god, itchy eye. Dead Varl lie at your feet, their blood on your hands. You're pulling from your gripping, revulsion by a thunderous crack, and suddenly Ivid is rushing past. Run! He screams! The stonework crumbles behind you, and the other Varl flee for their lives as the bridge collapses around itself into the deep abyss beneath the dredge. The dredge, who have not been taken with it, to scramble over each other to outrun the collapse. When the dusk and snow clears, you can see a yawning gulf between you and the dirge. They won't be crossing it again. Rough hands from a screaming mob of Varl pull you from the ground to the great hall. Shit. Was there not just one thing I demanded of you? Jorunda launches from his throne, pointing an axe in your direction. You've broken this alliance, human! Man and Varl are no friend to each other anymore! This is my reward for allowing men into Einartoft! Do not blame all of humanity for my... There is a bustle from the back of the hall. The Varl part around a shadow figure enters the room. Jorunda. Ooh. Enough. This fight could not have been won. They did what you were unwilling to do. Enough of this insolence. I want these people out of my city. You'd gladly let our whole race die. There is nothing glad about it. There are no other more Varl being made tomorrow or 1,000 years from now. We're all there is, and we will all be gone someday. You've destroyed what we have made. What else is left of us? Will we leave no trace behind? Are we never as if we never existed? We have nothing left but ruins. Now get out of what is left of my land and my city, and never return. The guards pull you roughly from the great hall, where your caravan has been hastily gathered together. At least they didn't kill us. It's chapter 6 of Our Bones, The Hills. Right, I'm just going to go to Lou really quickly, guys. I will be back in just a moment. And I'll see you in a sec. And we're back. Sorry about that. Completely just forgot what I was doing there for a minute. It's been a while. Been only 2 weeks and I've completely forgotten everything almost. Right, let's carry on. Oh well, at least you're gonna survive, you fucking old vile bastard. And anyway, we don't have any fucking supplies. Thanks a lot, mate. Oh, God. A mother's screams floods the caravan. Her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this, she spits, staring directly at the woman who she scuffled with previously. Murderer! Over a marriage. In these times, something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. Leave it to a vote. Try to discourage further violence. Investigate the death. A healer joins you in inspecting the young girl's corpse. An old infection, says the healer. No punches, no choking, no poison. She died of disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits that she had always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. Grief can make you accuse anyone of anything, really. Thieves! Bastards! You awaken to hear. What a thing to hear! The small band of outlaws who had previously joined the caravan made off with a substantial number of supplies while everyone slept. A watchman tells you, why in the depths were they allowed to join us to begin with? Fuck's sake. So we lost 10 fighters and all our food. God damn it. This is not going well, is it? It appears that large figures are following from the direction of Einartoft. Oddly watches intently before finally saying, they have a cart. I can hear it. You slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually they catch up. Oh dear. Are they here to help us or are they going to be dicks? Greetings, Ivor. It's been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it? I know you. Ubin. This is the character we played, followed at the beginning of the game from Strad to Gorfheim. Never imagined you'd be one to defy the king. What made you leave? Someone had to. What do you mean? Bellower is heading this way. Already? How is that possible? A group of Varl from Wormtoe showed up around the back of Einartoft, the long way. Bellower and his army chased them across the summer path, they said. Past Wormtoe. That doesn't make sense. The Bellower was at the bridge. He must have doubled back after the serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half the forces around to approach Einartoft from behind. The attack on the bridge was a feint. Don't let anyone tell you the Dirge aren't clever. Einartoft will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why. You exchange nervous glances, but nobody speaks. Must be me, then. Is there something I don't know? That's quite a grudge he's holding if he's coming for you either. It doesn't matter. Our only chance to get to Sigholm is to get to Sigholm. Juno will know what to do. We'll join you. I come bearing supplies and warriors who would be happy to kill a dirge or two, I believe. 40 supplies. Woohoo! We're not gonna die of starvation, laddie. And we're getting some more Varl, some more renown, some more. Ah. Right. Oh, the caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigholm veers off into the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Dirge that way too, grimaces Yuvid. The summer path leads straight to Sigholm, while taking the main road will add several days. They're every way by now, replies Ubin. I suggest we go around past Hucksport. Send scouts to see how dangerous the summer path looks. Start coming past Fridredge, go round past Hucksport. I hate to say it, you tell Ivid, but I'm not willing to walk into swarms of dredge anymore. Juno will have to wait. You turn toward the long round around Hucksport instead, hoping you've saved lives in this process. We're going to camp quickly because I need to revive some of my people. Because if we do end up in a fight, I want to actually have some warriors who can actually fight. Right, so let's rest till... There we go. Let's have a little look at our heroes, shall we? Right, let's have a little look at some of these people. Oh, Ivar's leveled up, so Ivar, you can go there. Eagle, what eagle? Try to go there. And you know, you replace Alita, so and you go there. I'll go there. There we go. Right, now everyone's there. Let's actually level some people up. So, why is it saying level you up when you've not even got promoted at all? Give them that. Promote. Yep. There we go. Oh, she got 2 promotions. Bloody hell, woman. Exploit or divert. Avoid armor attack. Cool. Let's do that then. Put out twice. Confirm. Promote again. And this time we're going to put your will exertion up. There we go. So you can have up to 3 uses of willpower. Right then. Let's be on the way. That's the shittest Irish accent if I ever did hear one. If it even is a bloody Irish. I'm still a bit confused about all of what's going on, but the story did confuse me from the first time I played it. A flurry of snowflakes seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you are unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates. The clansmen start to reappear from the snowdrifts. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them. A quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. Make a thorough search for lost clansmen. Ask volunteers to scout the immediate area. Make a bonfire and wait for the missing members to return. Move on, saying a blessing for the lost. Commit to an hour more searching before departing. Make a thorough search for the clansmen. It takes time to establish a proper search team, but you devise a way to quickly cover as much ground as possible. After a full day of searching, you find many survivors, but your successes are dampened by numbers of frozen bodies and others who have simply vanished. Disheartened, you return to travel. Great. 21 clansmen gone. Jesus. Oh god, my knee. Ugh, right. You enter a village of miners who might want to know what has been happening recently between the rumblings of the quake and sightings of dirge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children and know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. Encourage them to join you. Let them make their own decision. Don't expand the caravan further. You welcome anyone who wishes to join the caravan. Many do, while others choose to stay in their homes and see things through. You wish them luck. Right, so we gain some more food, more clansmen, which means more mouths to feed. We don't have that much in the way of renown to buy supplies, but we can try and buy as much as we can. And we just end up leaving, unfortunately. Oh, for God's sake, I said went rest, didn't I? God damn it, wasted supplies. God fucking damn it, Daniel. Oh, did your internet die last time then? And by the way, Spark Industry said hello to you. Look at that, shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch Dirge pulling into the village you just passed through. I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says Alita, but you have your doubts. They're coming, says Ivor, pointing out a line of Dirge leaving the village and marching towards you. As you watch, the Dirge in front falls over. Then the one behind it, behind it falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archery student of Oddleaf, who you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another Dirge topples. That's incredible, says Oddleaf, squinting. But we should get out of here. Odd's right, let's go. Return to village and look for survivors. Hold on, let her do a few more. Odd's right, let's go. But why don't you come with us the next time you want to try out that bow, you tell Nid, who nods, a smile on her face. Oh, we might have gained a new hero. Oh, fair enough. Oh god, my knee! Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in the front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive, with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. Attack immediately. How about you leave what you've got instead? Inform them about the coming Dirge. I'm guessing you have no idea that Dirge are on their way, you shout. If that's the case, friend, says the leader, we need those supplies more than ever. Without even a glance to his men, the attack begins. Oh, for fuck's sake. You douchebags. Why, I ought to put you across my knee and tell you what for, you young whippersnapper. I'm going to move you up in there because you're actually going to do something. Yeah, we got a mender. We got lightning powers, you shit. Yeah, my knee is still hurting, Emma. Yeah, Spark Industries had to go, but he did stay for a little while, so I do appreciate that. Oh god, my back is itchy. Don't know why I'm itching so much lately. Probably because you're a fucking weirdo, that's why. Okay, there's not that many of them. They don't have as many, and he's no longer a shield and sword fighter. He is a two-handed axe fighter. Cool. Right. So, I think what we're going to do is move you there so you can get the closest fighter. Eagle, you go there. You go there. Odd, you come here. Hello! I'm gonna flippin' drum your head in. Ow! Shit! Yes, it has indeed damaged me. Like it damages everyone when they go to it. Right. Move there. Use that. No. Just then turn for the moment. Oh, you shit. I'm not gonna fucking try and fight that fool. I'm gonna try and run away like a scared little girl. Ow! Ow! Why? Oh god, why? Oh, he's gonna do that. Ooh, Jesus. From behind comes an arrow. Ow! Shit, my back. Right, move the mender back. We're gonna do some lightning. No, actually, just end your turn. Wait until I get a bit more bunch together. He's trying to run away, little shit. Get him. So whose turn would it be next? Him over there. Okay, he's far enough away, so that's cool. Let's finish this guy off. Freeze us up a little bit on the left there until that guy moves in. Oh dear. My day is just going from bad to worse. Oh god damn it. would you just leave him alone? Take that, you bitch. Yeah, I hate that ability. I absolutely hate that ability. Nice one. Both of them got that one. Get her that flipping armor reverse so she can get one shot in. Look at that, yeah. Pain in the arse. Move there. Kill her. Promoted. Right. Listen here, you lot. I've had enough of you picking on my people. Have an axe! Have at ye! Right. From behind. He's down, which is not good. Back there now. Get rid of as much armor as possible. One shot! His armor gone. Really need to get your willpower willpower up, Rook. Right. Take that, you bastard! This axe guy's getting on my nerves. Take that! This is for my friend! Die! We won! At long last! Consequences. Yivid is down and injured, so is Einartoft. But we still have a few other people we can put in. We have quite a few heroes now. Alright, let's get on with it. Hopefully they have some supplies we can take from them, the flipping arseholes. If they've got people, then Jesus Christ, why couldn't they just, you know, be, you know... No, they had nothing. Well, what an annoyance. Okay, what's happened now? Oh, another goddess stone. This one's been shot in half. Ah, well, when we move into certain positions, it's going to all fit together, isn't it? The Godstone of Dundra passes around the tree. The frozen climate here looks like the rock is split and is falling apart, held together only by the deep snow. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up again once you pass through. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivor, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around it, Dirge might not even be able to find us. It's inspect the gods. We'll stay out night. You walk around the camp before settling in. Along each strand of Dundra's massive beard is carved a different part of his story. You turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Loom Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dundra who embodied her ideals in a masculine form. Dundra took some of her creations, gave them beards, and showed them secrets of smithing, though many remembered him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of life. As the camp settles in, you notice a group of boys huddled around something. They show you an offering box carved into the godstone itself. The box is an elaborate construction of interlocking pieces which slides around when touched. We can't get it open, they tell you. It's like a puzzle. Try opening it. The boys take turns working out the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn. Though you don't seem to make much progress, eventually they leave to sleep until it's just you and a couple of other determined youngsters. Keep working on the puzzle box. It's hard to know how long you spend sliding at the smooth puzzle pieces, but when people begin emerging from the tents, you know you're in trouble. Exhausted from a long, sleepless night, worse still, the box remains closed as you shuffle wearily along the floor and liquid leave the cabin. Dicks. More people died. Damn it. Another godstone found. Oh god, my knee. No encouragement or tales of glory will lift the spirits of the caravan. In the north, we have times like this, says one of the Varl. The other giants grin, raising tankards and horns of mead. Skål! They shout and make short work of their drinks, explaining that each person takes a drink when someone tells a story that is more miserable than the last. Others join them for the second round, and mead is passed your way. This will only make things worse. Join the giants in their drinking. Taking a mead, you shout "Skål." The crowd cheers and laughter echoes through the camp for hours as each person comes up with increasingly more absurd stories of woe. The Varl's remedy is a success, and the caravan is in a much better mood. The following day, albeit hungover and with less mead than before. Oh, hey, morale improved at least. But then it declined again, god damn it! Literally. Oh, shit. Oh god. In the distance, Hucksport smoulders like an old campfire. Even from here you can see black figures shambling through it. That looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impressions. There's usually survivors, Oddleif reminds you. Check it out just in case. I hope others would do the same for me. Dredger, nothing we haven't faced before. Ivor grunts, but says nothing. Otherwise says nothing. Besides, it might throw Bellower off the scent a bit. You head a day's march out towards Hucksport. Oh god. As soon as you've stepped foot in the small town, you think you've made a mistake. It thoroughly littered with corpses. Within moments the dirge are upon you as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. God fucking damn it! Hello, Emma. Welcome back. You've just joined us as we're probably going to die. Right, so now I've got Ivor, but Einartoft is out, so we'll put the other Varl in his place. Ivid is out as well, which means we will have to put in either Alita, Trygiver, or Nid. Having more archers might help, so I'm gonna give Nid a shot. Let's do this shit! Let's do it! it for the Guardian. Let's do it for the Guardian. Let's do it for the Guardian. I have no idea what I'm fucking on about. This is what tiredness does to you kids. Don't do what I did. Get up early at 7 in the morning, get on a train and hope for the best that you won't fall asleep. It's not a good thing to do. Right, so we've got them bits around, which is good. Right, let us put you there so you two can go where the big guys are. You go there. Yep, let's do this. Into battle I go! Take that, you shit slinging, throwing bastard! Oh, Jesus. He had 8 on him already. Good. Got some damage on him. Seven. That'll do. Get rid of that one. Shit. Bird of prey. Fire arrows at a greater range with a 100% chance to hit. Yep. Nice one. He's going to return. And she's out already, god damn it. Hopeless affair at the moment. Yes! At least one's down. Oh, damn it, this one is really hitting, isn't he? Hey, that you dick. No! Ivor's down. Not Ivor. We're doomed. We're gonna lose this fight. We're gonna lose. We're so dead. We're doomed. It's all my bloody fault. Some of his armor list. Yeah, you can hit a 3 or a 4. There we go. Look at that. He's gonna totally kill him. Yep, both our Val are down. Yay! Exactly what we want to happen. I just don't know what to do. Just take the armor down, I suppose. We're so screwed. I just feel a sense we're all doomed right now. At least one big one's down. two on it at least. Oh god, here we go. Yep, he's out. Great. Him for a 9. Right. We're so screwed on this. Right, the big guy's out. Now I've got these guys to deal with, which they're going to finish her off soon. And they'll be left on me Jack Rule as rook. Yep, there we go, she's out. Right, let's finish off this one. For a 6. That's it, scream for me. I love to hear your screams. Well, we might actually have this. Alright, talk to you later, baby. Come on, Rook. Prove you're worthy of being a chieftain. Yes. Everyone's dead and injured, but yes, we won. We're fucked. Consequences. Injured. So many. Injured. 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 Ninjured. Why'd I do that? For God's sake. Okay, doesn't want to work. Okay. Annoying shitbag thing. This town is nothing but ghosts, and now covered in more dirge, but these two, remarkably, as you are about to leave, you find an old man sitting quietly in a tattered market stall, with a couple of items in front of him. He hums to himself as if nothing were wrong, and seems to be in shock. Your clansmen gather him into the caravan before you leave. One clansman. To the market, because I need to fucking buy some bloody supplies. We're glad we got some renown out of that. There we go. And we're going to have to rest most likely, but I'm going to have a look at heroes before we do anything else. Oh god, me nose. Me schnoz. Flipping heck, 3 days at the most, but jeez. Injury, 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 everywhere, injured. We're all doomed here, right? There we go, everyone's back to their feet, good. Let's have a look, talk to Nid. Nid! I don't know if we've ever spoken. I'm Nid, your rook, I know. We've actually been travelling together for a long time. Isn't it strange how you can be so close to people and not know them? Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen them before. I wanted to thank you for letting me join you. Have you always been such a good shot? Where are you from? You're welcome. I should get going. Honestly, I never even tried before Oddleaf made me. I spent my whole life making clothes, cleaning. Oddleaf's good, but I don't think it was all her doing. It feels right. I just look where I want it to go. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day and making problems. Sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something helpful. So where are you from? I don't think you're from Skogger. I knew most of the people there. No, I had a house in Frostfella, but we were driven out when the dirge started showing up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown out into the fields. I'm sorry. Ekil's men killed my husband. Now Ekil is travelling with us. For a long time I was angry. Why did he get to live? Why did you decide for the rest of us? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say, but I've let it go. I have 3 sons, and I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I wanted to thank you. You consider your response. You're welcome. I should be going. Don't think anything of it. We all have our own problems to deal with. Let me know if you need me to need me to put an arrow into something. She returns to her tent, where her boys are waiting for her. Oh. Hour 54. Okay, that's cool. Right, as soon as we've rested, let's get moseying. Oh god, me again. Ow, that clicked. A scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patches of blue mottle her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this, says a woman. We could be in danger here, points out Noah. Keep moving, but let the healers tend to her. Stop the caravan for rest and tend to go. The healers tend to fighters stay alert for any threat while the caravan moves on. The healers rub the girl's arms and legs under a blanket to no avail. An hour later, one healer approaches you with tears in her eyes. She says nothing, only shakes her head. Damn. That is not something I would like to hear. Why did you come and tell me this, you son of a bitch? Oh, another godstone. I'm assuming this must be the Mother Weaver. There's another godstone we found. The godstone of Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes as much needed rest. I will shoo some children away from a solitary dirge slinger laying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You ask Ivor, pointing to the dirge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Hours pass without warning. Inspect the godstone. Ingrid's godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Yvid tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learn the language of the gods. Past the larger stones, a long series of slabs containing more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can about nearly any topic. Sadly, Yvid doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno could, he says. Pack up and move on. Morale improved. As you're ready to depart, you hear screams from near the main godstone. God damn it! The same boys, so curious about the dead dirge before, are shrieking and pointing. For a moment you think it must have not have been dead, but then you see that they have opened a wrapping that was in the dirge's hand. Wait, says Ivor, his arm across your chest. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alita pushes past and gasps. Stop, shouts Ivor. But the curious onlookers have already seen it. What have they seen? Leave it. On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure, its hand searching for something that it can't find. That's a baby. The dirge is a woman. Oh shit. We've been killing women. We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time, leaving them to die. In war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dirge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading. They're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan gather around aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness, something black is covering the world, and the dirge are running from it, just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake. It's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew. Why didn't you say something? Ivor, say something, Ivor. When I was young, I killed one of the Sunder during the Second Great War. We called it Raise. Every time we would build our defences, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Var and stumbled upon Raise deep in a snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe, it twisted in the wind, her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed a Sunder. When I found my way to Gorfheim, the Var wanted to make me a Kender, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skogge, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound of the wind is the wind blowing through the trees. Jesus. So the slingers are mothers carrying their children on their backs. Bloody hell. For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She asks. A lump forms in your throat. Nobody looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. Put it to a vote. Insist on taking it with the caravan. Insist on leaving it behind. You argue strongly for a show of mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hastily agree to take in the dirge infant, while others are furious about bringing it along. Not long afterward, one of the women comes to you. Its swaddle was being held by this. She says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undirge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Preserve. From the gods herself. If you ask me, the woman tells me. Vardrum's silver brooch. Hey, we got a cool item out of it. And we may have created bonds between Dirge and us, because in the end, we're all running from the same thing. It's just, unfortunately, the Dirge don't know, all they see us as an enemy, so they instantly attack us. You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area the Val have gathered. Ivor joins you as you approach. Oh dear. They're not probably happy that we've got a baby in our midst. Ubin, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a mead house than battling asunder? Okay, right. No, I'd rather be known not for dying. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this hundreds of times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plough head first into the dirge, they follow you into the hills, get lost, now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have Bellower leading them? Have you never heard about the time I hit Bellower in the head with a throwing axe? Both Val halt their debate when you suddenly notice you're watching. What's this about? Careful, my friend, a lot of history getting thrown around here. The warriors are just noting that there's a damned good number of dirge on our asses. Bellower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up there and throw them off our tracks. How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be happy to finally be the oldest Val in the land, Ubin. I'm never happy to lose more Val, Kuma. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. I'll leave it to you. Old rivalry you've got here. Comments like that remind me. I've already wasted too much time doing nothing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you're coming, Yugva. You could ask Bellower for your arm back. Don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now. Alright then. I'll tell Hardeborg you said hello. Kuma and a good many Val warriors head out towards the growing army of Dirge. Is he going to come back? He always has before, but this time feels different. I fear. Shit. Right. Unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to stop it there for the day because it's been 2 hours and I need to have dinner. But so 1 second, and we'll end this properly. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, especially for those who came and talked in the chat. I really do like the fact that people are starting to turn up to the late night howling streams. This one not being that late, but usually it starts at 1 AM. So thank you for all of that. I do really like it when people turn up to those because it does give me something to bounce off and talk about while long walking periods and that happen. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. If you did like what you see here, don't forget to follow up above and obviously turn on the notifications so you can get notified of when I'm next live. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter to get early warnings. I usually do a photo and obviously the time that I'm streaming and what I'll be streaming and if anything changes, etc, etc. So do follow me on those. You can also, if you want to see more of my content, follow me on my YouTube account. Just click on the link down below. And obviously watch all my streams there. You can watch the beginning of Banner Saga. You can watch my Dawn of War stream, Dawn of War 2 stream that finished. And also watch the beginning of my Dawn of War 2 Chaos stream. Or watch the beginning of Divinity Original Sin, which me and my other half will be picking up tomorrow. And if you're watching on YouTube, I usually stream on a Wednesday evening, so Thursday morning at 1 AM, a late night howling stream, continuing Banner Saga or whatever game I will be playing at the time. It will be playing Banner Saga until I finish it, and maybe continue on to the second one on that. On a Thursday morning at 5 PM, I usually stream Divinity Original Sin with my other half, and that's usually me and her playing a game together, so you'll get to watch that and actually see some really bad gaming between me and my other half. And then on a Friday I usually do some normal gaming with me just playing a game I want to play. For example, at the moment I'm doing a playthrough of Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising, which has gone into darker moments. This is obviously a lot more misery and depressing though, so sorry about that. And on a Saturday, on every so often a Saturday, not this weekend unfortunately, I do some evil. So me and my other half have started doing a kind of like horror streaming, which is basically we're going to be at the moment playing Evil Within. We did it on Halloween once. We thought, this is fun, let's carry it on. And so every so often on a Saturday, we continue it on. So you can look forward to that on not this Saturday, but next Saturday at 5 PM. All my streams start 5 PM GMT. So if you are watching on YouTube and you want to come and watch, just look for WolfReaper54 on Twitch, and obviously follow and turn on notifications. And my schedule is always down below. So thank you very much again for tuning in. This is WolfReaper54 howling out, and I'll see you tomorrow at 5 PM with some more Divinity Original Sin. Bye.